Make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda. Our country, we will have our morals. We will protect our children. And we are making this law. We are making this law for ourselves. We are making this law for our children. We are making this law for the children of our children. This country will stand firm. And once it passed, I can tell you, Madam Speaker, we are going to reinforce the law enforcement officers to make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
Members of Uganda's LGBTQ community are in shock and afraid for their lives after Parliament passed a new bill that would make it a crime merely to identify as LGBTQ. The anti-homosexuality bill passed with a near-unanimous majority on Tuesday. Same-sex relations are already illegal in Uganda and over 30 other African countries. The new law would introduce steep sentences, life in prison for same-sex relations, and the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality, which according to the bill involves gay sex with people under 18 or when the perpetrator is HIV positive, among other categories. Advocate Frank Mugisha is one of a few Ugandans who live openly as gay. His charity for LGBTQ rights was shut down last year.
The last time the legislation was around, there were cases of suicide. So this time, this law is worse than the one that was here before because it has a death penalty. And many people will be worried. Many people would be scared.
Supporters say it is needed to punish a broader array of LGBTQ activities, which they say threaten traditional values. The law also bans promoting and abetting homosexuality, as well as conspiracy to engage in homosexuality. U.S. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre noted grave concerns about Uganda's bill on Wednesday.
What's up, everybody? This is the Raven. Get ready to take flight. All my Ravens and future Ravens, subscribe, notification, like it, comment. Let's do our thing. Let's take off. Let's get these messages out. As you can see, Uganda is in the title. I'm catching up, people. I'm a late bloomer. I'm new at this. Bear with me. We're going to make it happen. Uganda passes this law, and I'm telling you, Americans, or it doesn't seem like a lot of Americans are shocked, especially Christians. They're not shocked. Africans and African countries, they're not shocked because a lot of countries in Africa already had similar laws to this. Uganda just took it. They just took it, man. When I'm talking about they windmilled 360, they took it to a whole nother level. They're not playing at all. And I think that Uganda is really trying to stick to their moral values when it comes to their families, their religion, and what they believe in. And guess what? I cannot knock them for that. I can't. Because we can see in our society, in our criminalized and Western society and everything that's going on in our society, lack of morals is one of the reasons why America is failing right now, is the lack of morals. Common sense is really destroying the fabric of this country. I'm not making this up. I'm just bringing a message, everyone. I'm the Raven. That's just what I do. One thing I have to say, and I'm speaking upon a human right issue. One thing I'm not really cool with Uganda doing is the death penalty. for your sexuality or what you. I'm not cool with that, man. You killing a person because they're gay, I can understand banning, but I mean, killing them, death sentence, yo, that right there, man, I don't know. I'm not really just, you want to kill people because, you know, what they like. Now, I'm not no scientist. I'm not no DNA expert. I don't know. Some people, maybe just born that way, but to kill a person because of their sexuality, man, me personally, I'm just not cool with that. I'm just not cool with killing a person because of what they like and what they into. Now, I am for the death penalty when it comes to murderers, pedophiles, rapists, and I need to add a new one onto this list: scammers. Because if you're stealing people's lives, you're taking their livelihood, you deserve the death penalty. I'm sorry, I may be a little harsh, but scamming and these pedophiles, the murder rate, it is literally getting out of hand. These guys are getting time in prison, and now you got some states that are releasing. You know what? That's a whole nother topic I just want to stick to. I understand where Uganda is coming from a moral aspect. The death penalty thing is kind of, man, that's kind of tough, man. That's kind of tough, okay? But I notice a lot of Christians in America and around the world, they're celebrating, but they're celebrating in silence. And you know why they're celebrating in silence? I'm going to tell you why they're celebrating in silence. Because there has been an open war on Christianity in America, and it's been happening for years. We know this. We've seen this. Everyone act like this doesn't exist. We know this exists. We're not going to even, that's not even another day. That's not even recap on the school shooting that just happened. Okay? There's an open war on Christianity. We know that. And if you ask me, Uganda is simply firing. They're shooting. They're bombing. Literally. It's a difference in other countries outside of America. The White House put their 2 cents in, and literally it was only like 2 cents. But it is what it is. But guys, this is not the end of this saga. It's going to go on and on. We see a lot of the different things that's going on. This is not just about Uganda. There's attack on everything and everyone who's not going along with a lot of these progressive ideas. How should the world respond? I'm the Raven. I'm taking flight. My Ravens, take flight with me. Let's do this.